there will be a new process for renewing your driver's license in Ohio. Nelsonville's new entertainment tax isn't sitting well with the locals. And in sports, the Ohio women's basketball team is getting ready to tip off in just a few minutes. Newswatch starts right now.
Broadcasting live from WOUB TV in Athens, this is Newswatch.
A new tax in Nelsonville is causing some controversy. Good evening, I'm Josh Gregory. Thanks for joining us. Last night, we told you about the passage of a new entertainment tax in Nelsonville. WOUB's Nate Busilla has more on how much money the city will get from the tax and where that money will go.
The Stewart's Opera House is one of the region's most popular entertainment venues. Along with the Hocking Scenic Railway, these two businesses bring in and sell thousands of tickets from all over the area. The new tax will make that a bit more expensive, an extra 5% on all ticket sales over $10. Since the opening of the Route 33 bypass 5 years ago, Nelsonville has struggled to generate revenue. The money generated from this tax will go to the town's general fund for police, fire, roads or sidewalks, essential town needs. It is estimated at least $50,000 would be collected per year from the tax. The tax failed last fall, but passed this week by a 4-1 margin, with one city council member resigning before the meeting and another abstaining because of conflict of interest. Councilman Ed Mash says he sees this tax like a processing fee for credit cards. Councilman Greg Smith said they wrestled over the question of taxing residents or services.
While the idea behind the tax is to bring in more dollars for the city, many people think that it will be detrimental for local businesses like Stewart's Opera House and the Hocking Scenic Railway.
And tourism is one of our key industries, and taxing something that we want to grow is not the right place.
This is one of the first times that we've seen tourism and visitor dollars really used for something that is a local need.
The tax will go into effect July 1st, and the first event that is expected to see this tax is the Great Train Robbery on July 5th. But the popular Nelsonville Music Festival in June will not be taxed this year. For WOUB, I'm Nate Busilla.
School events will not be subject to the new tax. Some environmental groups in Ohio are worried water quality protection for the Ohio River will be weakened. The Ohio River Valley Water Sanitation Commission usually sets pollution standards for the river, but this year they are expected to decide if they want to leave those standards up to the individual states that border the river. Each state would set its own guidelines for pollutants and wastewater discharges from factories and sewer systems. The Ohio River provides drinking water for 5 million people. A community forum about the topic of school safety will be held in Logan tomorrow. This after schools in the Logan-Hocking School District closed Friday due to a threatening post on social media. The forum will be at 7 tomorrow evening in the Logan-Hocking Middle School Gymnasium. And the Hocking County Sheriff's Office announced last night Deputy Ross Cowgill will now serve as a school resource officer in 3 Hocking County elementary schools. The state of Ohio turns 215 years old tomorrow. It was founded on March 1st, 1803, and the State House has planned events starting today that will run through the weekend to celebrate. There is an exhibit, a film showing, and on Sunday from noon to 3, a free birthday party.
Good evening, I'm Taylor Nimmo. Now, it was a pretty nice day today, temperatures reaching the 60s, but it was a little overcast compared to the sun and blue skies we saw yesterday. But let's take a look at, throughout our night tonight, we're going to see a chance of showers continue for the entire evening into tomorrow. 8 o'clock, it'll be 52 degrees, 40% chance of rain, but it's going to remain light and variable throughout the evening tonight. 10 o'clock, 51 degrees, and at midnight, it is also, we're not dropping, we're staying in the 50s, but as we move into tomorrow, that's when we're going to see the heavier rain come in, and we were expecting some of that today, but we're not going to see it until tomorrow and maybe even a little bit on Friday. But around the region right now, we're seeing mid-50s, 55 in Newark, 55 in Athens, 54 in Ripley, so we're in about the mid-50s, and we're not going to see those temperatures drop too much throughout the evening, but we'll have your full weather update coming on later on in the show.
Not looking forward to the rain, but we're pretty used to it here in Southeast Ohio. Thanks, Taylor. The Appalachian Regional Commission reports it supported 55 projects in West Virginia, totaling nearly $19 million in the 2017 fiscal year. ARC says the efforts trained or educated more than 1,300 students and workers and helped create or retain almost 1,100 jobs. It spent around $7 million for business strategies, $5.3 million on education, and $5.1 million on infrastructure. No charges have been filed after and in the suspected fatal overdose of a 3-year-old girl. This after her 2-year-old sister was hospitalized from an overdose just 2 days before. Authorities say Minnie Mae Riley and her family were visiting relatives in Akron when she and her sister overdosed in the same house. The girls are the second and third toddlers who have suffered a suspected overdose in Akron in 5 days. Police are investigating the cause of the overdose. Amazon will not be housing its second headquarters in Cincinnati. Ohio Economic Development officials say the city lost its bid because it does not have enough tech workers. According to the Cincinnati Enquirer, Amazon officials say tech talent and Cincinnati's poor transportation infrastructure contributed to the loss of its bid. The Regional Economic Development Initiative in Cincinnati says it will work on its tech pipeline. Majority Stoneman Douglas students return to school today. Their emotional reactions when Newswatch returns.